On February the 27th, 2017, the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand, or CAAT, granted the first new Air Operator Certificate, or AOC, to Bangkok Airways. This successful demonstration did not only show the Thai airline standard, but also presented the ongoing of CAAT Recertification program to be according to ICAO 5-phase process. Back in 2016, CAAT started the recertification program on September the 12th with full support from the Thai government and Ministry of Transport. The cabinet gave CAAT a clear indication to start the recertification program at the earliest in order to lift the red flag out of Thailand's status.
We started with changing the regulation relating to the issuance of AOC. We did change a lot of regulation, minor regulation, but the major one was AOCR because it's the main requirement for ourselves and for the operator to know what we expected them to do before getting the certification process. So after we changed the regulation, the AOCR, we just did the familiarization with our inspector. We trained them the AOCR plus all related courses in terms of like initial training and the current training to make sure that our inspector is well qualified. So after we finish our CAAT side, we give like a meeting with the operator to make sure that they understood the AOCR. So once the CAAT ready, the operator ready, then we started. We'd have a meeting with them to make sure that they know the whole process, and we start opening the application since September 2016.
The re-AOC program procedures was derived from ICAO standards and divided into 5 phases. Each airline will go through all phases. There are a 6-week period between each phase for the airline to correct the findings before proceeding to the next phase. Starting with Phase 1 pre-application and followed by Phase 2 formal application. CAAT held an initial meeting to clarify with all airlines on the procedures and documents required. When the airlines finished their preparation, they submitted the formal application and document required. Moving to Phase 3, Document Evaluation Phase, CAAT evaluates the submitted documents and manuals, for example, Aircraft Operating Manual, Training Manuals, or Dangerous Goods Manual, to ensure that the documents met all regulatory requirements for the proposed operations. After the airlines has passed the document evaluation phase, they proceed to Phase 4.1, Main Base Operations Inspection. CAAT arranged a meeting with the airlines to ensure all mandatory executions. This involved the interview of CEO and heads of departments, on-site evaluations such as fixed facilities, adequacy and suitability of staff, training program and procedures for operations as specified in the documents. If there is a finding, the airline has to resolve it and can proceed to Phase 4.2 only when the finding has been closed. In this phase, CAAT inspectors will evaluate the ability of the airline in conducting the actual operations. The airlines need to demonstrate every aircraft type they use for services. A minimum of 1 flight sector is required to demonstrate the capability.
งานหลักของผมก็น่าจะไปอยู่ก็ทั้งหมดนะครับแต่ส่วนมากจะไปโฟกัสในคอกปิทซึ่งจะเป็น inspection ในคอกปิทครับดูว่าเขาทำงานได้ตามมาตรฐานที่เขากำหนดไว้เองและได้มาตรฐานจากทาง CAAT ครับ
หน้าที่ของทาง Cabin Safety ก็คือจะต้องเช็คทุกอย่างตามเช็คลิสต์ที่เราใช้สำหรับไฟล์นี้โดยเฉพาะจะมีตั้งแต่เรื่องของอุปกรณ์ต่างๆที่ติดตั้งบนเครื่อง Cabin Interior ความพร้อมความสมบูรณ์ของสภาพ Cabin เรื่องของลูกเรือในการปฏิบัติหน้าที่ว่าทำหน้าที่ได้สมบูรณ์ถูกต้องหรือเปล่าสิ่งที่เรามาดูคือลูกเรือได้ปฏิบัติงานได้จริงตามความปลอดภัยในแมนนวลที่ระบุหรือไม่เพราะว่าแมนนวลจะเป็นแมนนวลที่กรม approve ในเรื่องของความถูกต้องและความปลอดภัยนะคะ
The audit briefing with findings, if any, will be given to the airline. Once the 4.2 findings have been corrected, Phase 5, the final meeting will be commenced to conclude all the findings, observations, and lesson learned. It also provides the opportunity for the operator to give feedback for CAAT in order to improve the future deliberation. And finally, the Air Operator Certificate is issued. For the intention to better conform to ICAO standards and resolve all significant safety concerns, the Thai government, Ministry of Transport, CAAT, air operator and their personnel have made the best efforts in completing the recertification program. The numbers of airlines that are granted the new AOC within August 2017 account for 98% of all international flights operating by Thai-registered airlines. CAAT, the Civil Aviation Authority of Thailand.